Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. It's just been a while since I did one of these videos, but I just thought I'd jump on here real quick, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on um this latest thing lately going on around our country, called the Let's Go Brandon thing. When I first heard it, though, I had to confess that I wondered though what did that mean. Like, I was wondering who's Brandon. Um, and so like, earlier today, I did my research on it and came up with some interesting truths about. But also, I wondered too, um, who was Brandon? Why is this thing become so popular, even in our churches today? So I did my research on it today, and it was very disturbing what I found. I'm gonna try to get a word. I'm sorry if it's a little dark. Um, but anyway, I found that 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 phrase was actually a code for something even more dirty. It was like a Republican. I believe it was like a Republican code for something even more dirty. Like it means it means means F Joe Biden, and what what disturbs me is that like a lot of stuff is going around in churches, like Christians are even buying and saying that, but do they really know what that means? But without really even knowing what that means, and first of all, um first of all, like I I believe personally that it is wrong for a person to curse, especially if you're a mature believer. And scripture I have for that is found in Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29, which talks about, which says like don't use foul or abusive language, but instead we're to use our words to build each other up. And since cursing as a whole does not do that, cursing instead of bringing each other up brings others up. Though it brings tends to do the direct opposite, bring others down. And as Christians, though, we're not to do that. We're to use our words to really inspire people to bring life into other people. And and so cursing is like not an option even for a Christian. And the second thing is like it's being disrespectful to our president and to our leaders. And I believe it's in Romans chapter 14 where it talks about where it says we're to respect our leaders and submit to their authority. Now this does not mean that we have to like them or vote for them, but it means that we have to respect them no matter what they do. And even if they do wrong, though, like call them out on it, but don't ever call them out on hate, but instead like do it in love, not because you don't like them or any nonsense, but do it in love. Don't ever do something out of hate. And that when we do that, when we're acting disrespectful like that, though, it shows the world that we are unloving and we are not who we claim to be. As Christians, we are commanded to be like Jesus in every way. And before you take next time before you partake in something like this, like always stop to ask yourself, would Jesus do this? Would he like partake in rebellion and such hate like that? I believe the answer is no. Like he would speak out, but he would always speak out in love, and that is what we are to do as believers. And when we do that, that we're gonna show the world what Christians are really, what the Christian life is really about, and that's about how God loved us so much that He gave His Son for us in our place. And but that's anyway. That's what I have to say about that. And thank you, everybody, and have a good night. God bless.